Hi, it's Bart from Sport. I want to talk to you about balance on the snowboard and the binding setup, the binding angles, the stance. So imagine the slackline is a snowboard. Now if I was to balance on it, well, imagine it's a snowboard and you're riding on the edge, so in other words the board will tilt either way. So this is just like walking on a slackline. Now the easiest way to do it is to actually line up your feet along and have the hands to the side and balance. That's the position where you have the most balance. Now, that's not snowboarding, that's squall. And that's the way you ride on the squall. So, in snowboarding we actually ride with our feet across the board. So, with directional stance, you'll have your feet pointing slightly to the side, but both of them are pointing forward. And this is this sort of position. Now, you still have the benefit of the arms on either side of the snowboard. You can get low and still balance. You can actually get really low on your knees and still hold the balance. Now that's the huge advantage of having the arms on either side of the board. Obviously you don't want to wave your arms all the time, but they are there if you need them. Now the moment I switch to a duck-footed stance, I have to line up my arms along the board, so along the slack line. Now it's gonna look something like that. Okay, now this becomes very unstable. Now we can't rotate over because that's not very good for the duck stance, so you can't ride like that. You have to ride along the board, and there's just so much less balance. So for snowboard carving, I always set up directional stance, pointing both my feet forward. I will have my arms on either side of the snowboard and use it for balance. Look how much more stability I have, and actually freedom to go down, balance. That's the reason I choose directional stance. By the way, slack lines are great for balance. It's a great exercise. Cheers.